this honey named Renee that I met one day on my way back from Kanye. I'm peeping shorty as she's walking to the train. I tap her on the shoulders. Excuse me, miss, but can I get your name? She said my name is Renee. I said I got a whole lot to say. So may I walk you to your subway? She said if you want, so yo, we started talking. I brought 2 francs and 2 drinks and we began walking. I had to see where that head was at, cause like it was mad fast. So we must chat about this and that. She told me what she was in school for. She wants to be a lawyer. In other words, shorty studies law. I'm telling shorty I'm a writer, and as she's looking for the token, she drops a package of the easy water, covers her mouth with the name ring. I say yo, don't sweat the technique, shorty rocks. I do the same thing, but yet I use Philly blunts. She said I never dealt with Philly blunts because I heard that's for silly stunts. I said nah, they burn slower. Right now I really don't know you, but maybe later on I can get to show you. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. So now we sitting on the train. Besides the fingernail, I slowly got the hairdo with pain. Now understand she got flavor. A tough leather jacket with some jeans and the chain that the moms gave her. Got off the train about 6:34. She wasn't sure she had grub for the dog, so we hit the store. Went to the crib and turned the lights on. A Mad magazine stand, reminiscence, a right on. A leather cup stereo system with crazy CDs. Understand, kid, she got cheese. She said, cheese to what you want. She said, I'm gonna feed the dog. I said, alright, well, I'ma roll this blunt. She came back with stretch pants and a ponytail, a t-shirt. Hey, yo, fam, I got a tenderoni girl. We sitting on the couch chatting. We're smoking blunts off the balcony. We're staring at Manhattan. She started feeling on my chest. I started feeling on the breast. And there's no need for me to stress the rest. Hey, yo, I got myself a winner. We sparked the blunt before we ate. And the blunt after we ate dinner. She had a tattoo, she only wanted to go to see. But first, turn the lights and turn up the Joe to see. I'm like, whatever, shorty rock, we can swing it like that. Cause on the real, this is where it's at. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. I woke up the next day on the water bed. Letters on the pillow and this is what the letter said. It said, cheeks, I be home around 2. You was deep in your sleep, so I didn't want to bother you. I left my number for shorty to call me later. Got dressed, smoked the blunt and then I bounced towards the elevator. I got the beep around 3. I'm asking shorty, what's up with you? She's asking what's up with me. And now we've been together for weeks. Candlelight dinner with my shorty, crack a 40 with my naughty freaks. Hey man, I never been in love, but every time I'm bursting in and out of state, it's shorty that I'm thinking of. I'm hanging out with my crew. I get the beat from Renee, because Renee uses slow too. But yet I'm chatting with her on loose. She says Renee's been shot, so she meet me up at St. Luke's. I jump so in the van with. I gotta make it there quick. Hey yo, this shit is getting mad thick. Not even thinking of the pole 9. I'm doing the buckle, gives a fuck. I'm smoking room in the whole 9. I gotta see what's going on. And by the time I reach the hospital, they tell me Mr. Cheeks Renee's gone. I'm pouring it out for my shorty who ain't here. I'm from the ghetto, so listen, this is how I shed my tears. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty.
She inspires a verse, my eyes admiring hers, trying to align the fibers of my insides and of hers. That size fits one boy, she was manufactured to fill my plane of action and will. Ain't standing back, it's the chill, it's my vision of perfection. That's the blessing tested pure, bound to need the crown of queen and count my sheep past metaphors. She's the classic, perhaps crafted in magic, her last match in a pattern that grasp passion and man is making the crossing of our paths, written in ancient scriptures. It's so easy for me to see, cause my insight can paint the picture, pervading the tainted mixture, erasing the jaded stickler, taming the pain of bitter relationships made me with her, yet she's brandishing candlesticks to the handle with ample wits to rekindle that wildfire I've mired and trampled since. She's the end all be all, preventing my free fall. How'd that cliche go? It seems God might have let an angel slip in my entangled grip once in a lifetime, right? So I should savor this. She's captivating, ass amazing, not just photogenic. There's a brain inside that great design projecting a low-pro image. She certainly turns the key to eternity, but it's what's doors to open. That's what she learned from me. Intent on what she'd say or think as I try to make a link. I'll be ringing doorbells to this clumsy angel that claims the wings. She's got a glow about her. She's a phoenix, if you will, a fireball that light me up where I'm freezing. She's revealed. I can still feel the warmth and caress the flame. I can focus on the pleasure and forget the pain. When hot feet jump and my hearts get shot in crossfire, I can't help it though. She's spreading like wildfire. 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 You don't pop up in my dreams. You're the first thought when I wake up. We're still crossing the maybe line. I'm still curious about your makeup. So if you know me a few days, been in my presence a few hours, you've seen some of my fastest fashions and mood founders. I can't be held accountable. The time you know me's countable. I caught your gaze and saw the blaze. My thoughts amazingly found in you. You're an arsonist with an arsenal of arsenic, eating through my still cane so your flames can chase my starving wake. I wanna see the world through your eyes, or live trying. I wanna let your infernal rage, cause it's throbbing, incessant, melting my essence, molesting my inner child, manifesting desire prior to a fire and fit your style. But you would have to think that you wouldn't spark me accidentally. I'm attached and immaculate. In fact, that act of synergy. What you think about love at first sight? Yeah, it's infatuation. Can it be? It plants the seeds, but standing trees, the basket raisin, produce the oxygen for relationships to breathe. You can't imagine my lavish landscapes, you're painted in the scene. I'm a king, you're a queen, that passively earned the crown. I'm built for that, please believe, won't be damned if you burn me down. She's got a glow about her. She's a phoenix, if you will, a firebug to light me up where I'm freezing. She's revealed, I can still feel the warmth and caress the flame. I can focus on the pleasure and forget the pain. When hot feet jump, the gun hearts get shot in crossfire. I can't help it though. She's spreading like wildfire. 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 Jump into things, I respect that, I really do. What am I supposed to do now? Now that I'm feeling you, you're responding to compliments, saying I'm real and cool. What do I do with that? Now that I'm feeling you, you don't jump into things, I respect that, I really do. But what am I supposed to do now that I'm feeling you? You're responding to compliments, saying I'm real and cool. But what do I do with that? Now that I'm feeling you.
You men don't suffer the way we suffer. I know a pain that only men suffer.
I guess I'm highly flammable, in need of a flame retardant. In order to play the part, if I'm to remain regarded, I suggest I try the manual. If I'm to portray the art, since sincerity straight to target, then clearly I ain't a marksman. It's funny your response system's the same breed as mine, so I calculate each step like I can read your mind. Playing communication games to see if I have to call you first. And the times we do talk, I use the words for all the worth. I overdosed and overdid it when I'm supposed to know the limits. Now I'm too confused to move, plus I already think we're finished. I'm pathetic, bouncing with ifs mixed with emotions. You ubiquitous notions of you sit in this smoking cloud. My brain drowned in rain, doused in flame around the same time. I ask if I trust my heart's moving, re-examining all of my motives to see if they aren't stupid. I'm avoiding the flame, I might die if I'm scorched, and only time can drive when I'm trying to force. Until then, in my heart's where I'm hiding the torch, where I'm hiding the torch, where I'm hiding the torch. Until then, in my heart's where I'm hiding riding the torch, I feel slow about her. She's a phoenix, if you will, a fireball that light me up. Where I'm freezing, she's revealed. I can still feel the warmth and caress the flame. I can focus on the pleasure and forget the pain. When hot feet jump, the burn hearts get shot and crossfire. I can't help it though. She's spreading like wildfire. 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 She's spreading like wildfire.
And I'm sleep deprived. That's when I'm more inclined to joke and just speak my mind. As far as what love means, well, I can read a line from the dictionary, but I think I need to redefine. I need to live it to know it. That means I gotta give it and let it be. Giving back to grow it. I gotta sow it to get it. Like really get it, I gotta show it. Not just talk about it like a lot of poets, aka moi. You see, my day job's talking this romantic, philosophic je ne sais quoi. And as a lyricist, in my experience, love's kinda bug, cause my fears and embarrassments, this music's who I always had to share it with. It's like a man that's in love with his therapist, and the affair is a lie, but I'm scared, cause to truly care and be cared for bears a risk. I wake up and I ask God for help, then go online. If my last song was spelled, I forget about the pain. I'm gassed on myself, and the goblets in the closet go back on the shelf, trying to figure what some things were too in to figure out. I'm just trying to be fine with not knowing it all. This puzzle with pieces of and loves, like a glimpse of that right place we fit in. Some things were too in to figure out. I'm just trying to be fine with not knowing it all. This puzzle with pieces of and loves, like a glimpse of that right place we fit in.
Understanding, being fully understood. Wonderful. Keeping no record of wrong. Purity, having no fear. My satisfaction is meeting your needs. True freedom.
Mine, yours, ours.
True freedom. A safe space to make mistakes.
Love means, check it out. Yeah, love always has hope for another day. Love is grace, love is patient, even when it doesn't want to stay. It doesn't run away like underlay. Perseveres and suffers pain. It doesn't suffocate, though it holds tight. And it doesn't change, though some would say that love is vain. And it's just a game for the young ones on lover's lane. Or just the chemistry of the brain. Just science, you know, something sane. But you know that love is strange and wild and heartbreaking and unexplained. Love is dangerous as a dark street, tuck your chain. world's going up in flames. Still love isn't violent, that said, it's nothing safe, cause it means standing up to hate. So love is costly, but love can save. And I'm of the faith, but love your neighbor isn't a Christian or Muslim phrase. No one owns it, it's some brothers claim, from the pulpit or from the stage. And in the coming age, I hope we'll see it as gay, straight, and colorless. Sometimes we all feel motherless above the grave, but it's in death and new life where love is made. It's when you're unashamed and finally unafraid, when you confront the pain, face death, and you see in the end only love remains.
Intensity was strong and too bright. Started getting frightened by the light. She's superficial, she likes the finer things in life, so absurd to me. I told her I was leaving Mercury. She said don't leave me alone, I never like being lonely. Could you consider me a tenderoni? I said I'm hip to your game, life ain't the same as that. I find dice as a game of crap. Besides you flirt too much and such swing in your mood. Has my tail facing toward the moon. Certain I would find love soon, I embarked on a mission at night. The pale planet shines light on the earth. Felt magic in her crab leg and we stuck. We made love, so never did we hand in hand, rhythm we prance. A fairy tale match far beyond the simple romance. The only thing I couldn't dig was her cling to my mind and my body. Plus she liked the party. She had a fantasy gripe, she tried to make a part of life. My grip upon reality was strife to her. I felt bad, I was mean when I told her it's a dream. I was too scared to settle as a team. I'm gone, thinking to myself, did I mean it? I was leaving, set my feet upon the planet Venus. It was instant, magnetic, the attraction had a pull. I'm being honest, I ain't talking bulls. Quiet, her reliability was super, yo. Never too freaky, so I know she ain't a super hoe. Very loyal, beauty was exquisite, but she was jealous and possessive, so I had to ditch it. Therefore I ought to run for the border. On my journey there I met the carrier of water. Gave her the elevator look, she stayed cautious and distant. Stinger slaughtered her within an instant. My vibe said she was nefarious and mystic, so I waved goodbye to Miss Aquarius and dipped quick.
Love is my game.
Now the scorpion is back up on the prowl. I was smoking toward the sun when I heard a lion growl. She was pompous, arrogant and cheap, but she had a fly crib that was bordering the beach. Lavish, known for hiding tricks above the sleeve, so I'm keen with approach, steady with the speed. I got close, now I see a little clearer. She's so vain, probably would trade me for a mirror. She was putting on her makeup, I eloped when I met a woman that was represented by the GOAT. We spent a long time together, even though we had a difficulty talking about our feelings, as you know. Professional, serious, hard-working woman who was built upon stability, determined with her movement. She was organizing every little step. You could see it back away a little when I was intense. That was whack. I knew it wasn't just an act. She didn't want the ring I gave her, so she gave it back. I took it, left the next morning, I was nervous. Passing Mercury, I met the daughter of a virgin. Healthy with the food, creative and in tune with the wisdom. Both pointing fingers at the system. So meticulous, a perfectionist at heart, especially when it comes to art. We fit together like a puzzle, it was magical. Came to the conclusion we were really too compatible. You should see us when we put together talents, it's a sight. Promotes a memory that's everlasting. Now I'ma jump into the one that's diplomatic, represented by the one and only scale of balance. She's desired much more than any other sign. Can't be greedy with her cause she really likes to wine and dine. When I'm down and out, yo, she knows what's on my mind. Kinda scary, like she almost psychically inclined. It was new to me, I learned about it through some news to me. Tomfoolery was borderline of promiscuity. Very gullible, easily influenced. I told her she was better off without me till she knew it. I couldn't leave, Sagittarius was shooting arrows, but the Scorpion was down for battle. She was steady aiming at me sitting on a saddle. We never got along, the tolerance was always narrow. So I surrender, walking out with white flags till I'm close enough to only sting her on the right calf. Felt flashy, thought I was weak, but it was pseudo. Now I got a long way to travel back to Pluto. I'm getting tired, I know I'll need some rest soon, so I'll check into a telly when I get to Neptune. Now she's a looker, let me tell you about this. Fish, beautiful and intelligent, classy, crafty with the art. She's a poet, compassionate, secretive, sultry, she knows it. Very intimate, she's romantically inclined. Lighting all the candles, pouring out a glass of wine. Asking all the questions to get inside my mind, and I like that. Stability will take time. Lives in solidarity, always likes to dream to escape into a world her imagination makes. I took a taste, I was steady with the haste, it was lovely. Felt the spirit hover up above me. I had to grin, I was busting at the seams, cause the Scorpion King found himself a Pisces Queen. It's so beautiful, so beautiful.
Everything is quiet.
She was on her way to becoming a college graduate. Wouldn't even stop to talk to the average kid. The type of Latina I'd sit and contemplate marriage with. Fuck the horse and carriage shit, her love was never for hire. Disciplined, intellectual beauty's what I desire. Flyer than Selma Hayek or Jennifer Lopez. Everyone told me kicking it to her was hopeless. At first I just thought she didn't mess with broke kids. And tough niggas always talking about how they smoke kids. But the rich sniff coke kids got no play. I'm not even interested with a body language would say. Everyone around the way gave up trying to get in it. Cause didn't matter how good your game was, she wasn't with it. All the block bitches was jealous but wouldn't admit it. Talk shit and deny to everyone that they did it. Cause they regretted the long list of niggas that they let hit it. And no one ever gave them shit except McDonald's and did it. Smoking weed with thoughts of envy. Whenever they lit it, she spoke intelligently and they bit it. Always trying to copy, but when they tried to use her vocab, they sounded sloppy. She had a style all her own, respectful and pure. I was sick in the head for her, and there wasn't a cure.
Baby. Time waits for no man. Now fate is all planned. I just know you. Loved and loved just to hold you all now. Can't find a reason why God came between you and I. If I had a chance again, never let you go. Hold tight to your love, cause you never know.
Her eyes were brown and beautiful, yet empty and sad. I used to talk to her occasionally, and she was glad that I wasn't just another nigga trying to get in it. so every now and then we'd stop and talk for a minute. I didn't have a gimmick, so the minutes turned to hours. On her birthday, I gave her a poem with flowers. Then I took her out to dinner after her cousin's baby shower. We talked about power to the people and such. We spent more time together, but it was never enough. I never tried to sneak a touch or even cop a feel. I was too interested in keeping it real, perfectly honest and complete. She would always call me cariño and never technique. Bought me a new book to read every 2 or 3 weeks, forever changing the expression of my thoughts when I speak. It was because of her I even deaded all of my freaks. She convinced me to stop hanging out on the streets, to stop robbing and stealing from people like you. Instead I took her out to the Impala with the Bronx Zoo, Museo del Barrio and the Metropolitan too. Got to the point where I was either with her or my crew, so I decided one day to tell her my feelings was true. I couldn't live without her, so I told her face of my fears. But honey's only response was a face full of tears. She could only sob hysterically, holding me tight. I tried to speak, but she wouldn't stop until I left sight. I felt like a moth who got himself too close to the light. Except I didn't burn, I turned cold after that night.
Yeah, don't you know that time waits for no man? Now fate is all planned. It's just to know you, love and the love just to hold you all now. Can't find a reason why God came between you and I. If I had a chance again, never let you go. Hold tight to your love, 'cause you never know.
I went on with my life, college and my career. Ended up locked up like an animal for a year, where the COs talk to you like they were the overseer. Then I got sent to the hole when my exit was near. At night in my cell, I'd close my eyes and I'd see her, hold her close in my dreams. But when I woke, she disappeared. Just an empty cell until the state gave me parole. In the summer, came back intact and on track. But the fact of the matter is I still felt cold, even after my mother hugged me crying at home. My real niggas would catch me thinking out of my zone, fucking lots of different women, but I still felt alone. Relatively well known around the New York underground, but I kept thinking of her and how we used to be down. The sound of her voice and the beautiful smell of her hair. Though born physically, somehow it was still there. I had to do something because the shit was too much to bear. So I went and visited the building where she used to live. The world looks a lot different after you do a bid. Your way of life done changed, while primitive minds are still stuck in the same game. Like her cousin who was on the corner slinging cocaine, stepped in the lobby and tapped the button next to her last name. Her mom buzzed me up and hugged me up like a mother order, but her facial expression changed when I asked about her daughter.
No man, not fate is all planned. It's just to know you, love and the love just to hold you all now. Can't find a reason why God came between you and I. If I had a chance again, never let you go. Hold tight to your love, 'cause you never know.
She told me that there was a note for me that was left behind, and she had left it there waiting for such a long time. I was inclined to ask about it, but she brought it up first. I saw a tear swelling up in her eye, and then she cursed. She told me where the letter was, and I started thinking the worst. Reversed my position, stepped over and opened the door, and sure enough there was an envelope with my name on the floor. Nobody loves you more than me, cariño's what the letter said. By the time you get to read this, I'll probably be dead. But when you left in 97, a part of me went to heaven. I thank God at least I got to know what love really was. But it hurt me to see what true love really does. 'Cause even though we never made love, you were all that there was. It was because I loved you so much that I had to make you leave. You made me doubt the way I thought, you made me wanna believe. And then I slipped up and I let you get close to me. It was hard to not be openly when people spoke to me. This was not the way I thought my life was supposed to be. Baby, don't you see? I had a blood transfusion that left me with HIV. Hope didn't exist for me since late in 1993. I died a virgin. I wish I could have given myself to you. I cried in the hospital cause there was no one else but you. Promise that you'll meet me in paradise inevitably. No matter what, I'll keep your love forever with me. What happened for the rest of the day is still a blur, but I remember wishing that I was dead instead of her. She was buried on August 3rd. The story ends without a sequel, and now you know our technique. Don't fucking fall in love with people. Hold the person that you love closely if they're next to you. The one you love, not the person that simply has sex with you. Appreciate them to the fullest extent and then beyond, cause you never really know what you got until it's gone.
What's up with this word love? I don't get it. I mean, okay, a bro can say he love his car, you know. say he love hitting the pussy. He can also say he love earning cash for it, you know what I'm saying? What's wrong about that? You know, it's a comparison of saying you love your fam, you know, you love your girl, you love life. I don't know, let me know, man. She's like, puzzled by that. So tell me what is pure love. Me and poetry got something going on. My woman wonders why she don't see me. Am I cheating cause I love critiquing this art form? Me caressing the pen within makes my heart warm. Speaking of heart, the cast rap from the heart. And is it love? Must be for me cause me and my girl strays further apart. It's breaking the heart. My heart's broken too, but I'd be more hurt if you call me whack. I would take it to heart. My relationship with my penmanship has grown thicker. It's been with me since I was young. Now I'm a grown nigga, so tell me what is really love. My woman gives me love. I love to hit the booty and she love to give it to me. Plus she love dick and she love kicks in the size 6. I love the way she look, pretty eyes thick, arousing my private parts, licking my parts in private. I love to hear her moaning the sweet tone with closed eyelids. Of course I love sex. Sure. Do I think she my soulmate? I don't know cause I put my heart and soul within this whole tape I presented. Somebody told me love is not a limit. I guess it's true to say you love me in the freshest shoe in the same sentence. Bothers me cause one probably weighs out the other. And if I'm equal to a gym shoe, she's stepping on my soul. Through my 20 years of living, I done been through many notebooks and through many women. But it's only one I can open to see the truth that lies within them. Or whatever lies within them, I can honestly say I feel them. So, if I had to choose between her and it, I have to choose. My woman wants me to choose between her and rapping, but I think about it just as much as the words I'm rapping. My woman wants me to choose between her and rapping, but I think about it just as much as the words I'm rapping. See how they rhyme?
I have now. Come on. Music.
Besides my woman bugging and me wishing I had lots of loving. Keep the mic hot like pasta ovens. She got assumptions that I'm cheating and claim I don't spend time with her. She says I'd rather bust a rhyme in a crown of a mic. My ex-babes act like whack rappers, sounding alike. Both hate the fact I'm MCing the studio I be in while I'm trapped between the lines like riding with driver's ed teaching. She tryna throw me out the same lines like I'm a drunk speed demon. These evenings I come home late. I be thinking about calling her, but I hate ringing her phone late. The next day she yelling like, "What's your thinking cap on straight?" I can't take this, but I'ma take this, give and make this my career. Where my support at? I threw my heart in the rap and she tore that. Baby, what happened to trusting her? Things you said before that. Thinking my lyrics a lady. Poetry means pussy, and when I say hit the track, she thinking some broad with track. Shocking the ball by that. So, if I had to choose between her and it, I have to choose. My woman wants me to choose between her and rapping, but I think about it just as much as the words I'm rapping. See how they rhyme?
It's song about life. Song about life.
I just like music. Rap rhythm. That's incredible. That's incredible.
All right, slow down. Thank you very much. Good night.
Got a daughter, I support her open-heartedly, it bothers me. Our fathers be having children irresponsibly. How could I not nurture what I conceived? or deprive her. She's my prophecy. As I stare in her eyes, there's no despair, deception, or awareness, except when given affection. She's the water that purifies me more than likely. Wearing Jordans like me, as she grows, I'll expose her to all that I've seen. Like the Allen of St. Croix with smiles, she brings joy. She the cover, I'm the line that survival is based on. How I teach her to stay strong amidst the wilderness. If I instill in her the will to live, she'll get through it. She my first seed, my genesis, my last bit of innocence. My understanding, wisdom brings when knowledge is given. I hope to surround her with prominent figures so she could grow to be a positive woman and never doubt that I love her.
Ain't nothing like family. Till they gone, then you realize how much that they meant to you, more than a friend to do. Giving me roses while they still alive. I know the world's understanding me. Go ahead, show that love. Stop trying to be a tough guy. Cause when they gone, you be saying that you didn't get the chance to say you love them, and you have to live with that for the rest of your life. Two the most three influential women in my life. My mom's a sister and grandmoms alike. Don't think I don't appreciate the love you give me. And on my birthday, the cards you send me, y'all'll always be there when others ain't so friendly to me. You're the well of my life and never going empty. No matter how rich I get, I know you never envy. No matter how broke I get, I know you always help me. No matter what, I know the love is wealthy, and all you really care is if I'm living all healthy. And only something nice out your mouth you try to tell me. And if I'm doing wrong, won't hesitate to tell me. And yo, that's the kind of love that I'm talking about. So while you're here, I'm giving back, that's what family's about. If there's anything you need, no matter what the price, try to get it, even if it means giving my life. Because ain't nothing like family. Till they gone, then you realize how much that they mean to you, more than a friend to do. Give them the roses while they still alive. I know the world's understanding me. Go ahead, show that love. Stop trying to be a tough guy. Cause when they gone, you be saying that you didn't get a chance to say you love them, and you have to live with that for the rest of your life.
You gave us life, it ain't your fault the street corrupted us. You raised us right. When them bullies used to fuck with us, you made us fight. You gave your heart and soul, rich or poor, there will always be a pot on the stove. You made sure we had a roof over our head and closed the school. And discipline, soon as we opposed the rules, a hard head made a soft butt. When we was coming up, you gave us advice on what life will have in store for us.
All you niggas running around out there all wild, playing the streets like it's going out of style. Remember, gotta take time out for the ones that love you. They the only ones could love you like no one else could love you. And if you think I'm bullshitting, let that time pass. Let that ass get broken, see which love lasts. Blood is thick in the water, just remember that. And no matter what the problem, no, they always got my back, you heard? Ain't nothing like family. Till they gone, then you realize how much that they mean to you, more than a friend to do. Give them the roses while they still alive. I know the world's understanding me. Go ahead, show that love. Stop trying to be a tough guy. Cause when they gone, you be saying that you didn't get a chance to say you love them, and you have to live with that for the rest of your life.
Song about life.